Hi, this is the Omnigeek one on YouTube, and I'm here to bring you another episode of my Minecraft diary. Today I'll be showing you how to set up a quarry, as well as how to make a nuclear reactor if I have time. I've already scouted out my area for my quarry. A quarry is a machine in Feed the Beast Ultimate that pretty much does like the mines for you. It'll mine like a block that, depending on how big you want to make it, it'll mine all the way to bedrock if possible. Mine's going to be the maximum limit, which is 64 blocks by 64 blocks. In order to determine how far a quarry can go, to set custom limits, I should say, you have to use these landmark items. They're kind of like torches, but they're special. You only need to set up 3 for each corner of the square that you want to do. And then all you do is right click them, and then the line goes out. And as you can see, that will be the extent of my quarry. And DWise is over there checking something, I'm sure. I'm going to go ahead and lay down the quarry now. Boom. And it will begin. Let me explain some of the things here. This is an item tesseract. This item tesseract, tesseracts are special items in Minecraft that allow you to send and receive things over long distances. One is this item tesseract is set up to receive items and send them back to base. Didn't mean to do that. All right. And this energy tesseract receives energy and sends it to the quarry, which is limited by this redstone energy cell, so as not to give it too much energy so it goes too fast. There's DWise again. Let me just go out and show you. Right now, the quarry is laying down its framework that it will use to set the boundary of the quarry, and will be used to it houses the laser that the quarry uses to mine. Oh, okay. He made it a little bit more different. Oh, it comes out the top. Ah, I see. Normally, the quarry would get rid of anything that's already in its way, but since I don't have anything explicitly in its way, it's fine. While it finishes setting up, let me just show you the location. This is a volcano. Volcanoes are locations added into Feed the Beast. They're made of basalt cobblestone, which when you smelt it, becomes a really nice basalt cobblestone brick. A very black brick, very nice looking, better than your normal cobblestone brick. Normally they're filled with lava, but I went ahead and emptied this one out because for our purposes, because it was if the quarry hits any lava, then it automatically shuts off. I have a bucket of water because I do believe there's still a little bit of lava at the bottom of this volcano. So while it finishes setting up, I'm going to go ahead and add this bucket to the bottom right here where all the lava might be, and this way when the quarry does get here, it won't stop immediately. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back up. Hopefully it will have started by now. Yep, there it goes. So now it's extending its laser arm, and it's going to begin mining. Right now it's trying to find a place to start, I believe. Yep, and there it goes. So it automatically mines the area. As you can see, it's going pretty quickly, but this area is pretty small. And it takes all those items, brings up to that tube, and sends it back to our base. The quarry has something called a chunk loader, because in Minecraft, things won't work unless the chunk is loaded, which is like a designated space. In Minecraft, it's like 64 blocks is like one chunk, I believe. The chunk loader makes it so the chunk is always active even if no one's there. So this way we'll always be receiving items until the quarry stops. So that is set up then, and that is how a quarry is set up. Very simple. You don't have to use these special tesseracts, but they're extremely useful, and I highly recommend using them if you get the chance. So I'm going to go ahead and head back home, which is this way, and as I'm walking, I will explain the next step. What I'm going to set up next is a nuclear reactor. It, as you can assume, it produces energy, much like a much like a nuclear reactor in real life. It uses uranium, much like in real life, I guess. And the uranium is found all over, like various levels. It's not like something like diamonds where it's too rare. You could find it pretty much anywhere. But they aren't in really big veins. Normally you find them like 1 or 2 at a time. But we've happened to just have enough so that. What is this? Is this oil? What the heck? Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and waypoint this because I'm gonna want to come back to it later. I'm just gonna call this oil 2. There we go. Back together. All right. So a nuclear reactor is special because it's modular in a way. It is only as big as the amount of reactor chambers you attach to it. So if you just have the nuclear reactor block as itself, it won't work at all because there's nothing attached to it. And like depending on how, I think like I'm not exactly sure how much one nuclear reactor actually gives, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So before I go, I just want to show you one thing. The portable hole that I made last time. Let me just go ahead and use it because I want to show you our little friend here. Brain in a jar. Hey there, guy. He makes really creepy noises, but he's really fun to be around. It's my favorite thing to do is just poke him. But anyways, just wanted to show you that. He's cool. So let's get out of here. And I'll go ahead and go inside and get my supplies. Actually, I think my supplies are in my room, so I'll just go ahead and grab them. Alright. People are blowing things up and fighting, which is no good, but there's nothing you can do about that. So let me sort my inventory and get rid of all the unnecessary things so I can make room for all the parts of the nuclear reactor. So just get rid of this, tools that I don't need, and I'll put all this other materials in here. Keep these things. Let me just put this here. All right, all the items for nuclear reactor here. So you have heat vents and uranium cells. Heat vents are for normally with the nuclear reactor is, as it works, it heats up, and if it reaches too much heat, it will go critical and explode, which will cause a huge crater. So in order to prevent that, you have to use what are called heat vents. The heat vents will absorb the heat, and then it'll spread it out to the other locations. And then we have what's called a heat exchanger, and that will allow it to vent the heat and make sure that the nuclear reactor does not explode. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab all these items here. Hopefully I have enough room. I don't think I will. Okay, make a little bit more room in my inventory. Put the landmark, the bucket, and the wand. Keep my coin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not enough room. Alright. Alright. Just go ahead and put portable hole, the Omni wrench, torch, bread. I don't need those things. So put these here, right here, nuclear reactor, and 3 reactor chambers. Looks like I do have enough room for at least the torches and the Omni wrench. So we've already set up a location for the nuclear reactor in our very deepest basement, which is all the way down here. Let me just go ahead and grab one more thing, see if we have it. I don't think we do though, which is unfortunate. Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, it might be in Mr. Noob Dude's trouble bubble. Hopefully. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. No. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to wait on that bit. But I will just go ahead and set it up, make sure it operates. So let's see here. Going down the stairs. We've revamped our entryway, so it looks very nice. We have a nice little fountain. Miles P. Edgeworth has done a lot of, or I'm sorry, I believe, yeah, Miles P. Edgeworth has done a lot of stuff with this house, and really have to commend him on how well it looks now. But anyways, the entrance to the reactor room is over here. Close the door behind me and go downstairs. So we got plenty of room to set up. So I will go ahead and set it up right here in this corner. So first you lay down the nuclear reactor itself. See, this is all the stuff it can use. So let's go ahead and lay down 3 chambers like so. And now look at all this space. So first things first, we put in the dual uranium cells, and then this is a setup that I found online. It should give me a decent amount of energy while also not overheating and exploding. One can only hope, I guess. So as I set this up, I'll go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here, and when I come back, it'll be ready to go, and I'll be able to show you it in motion. All right, I'm back, and it's ready to go. I realized I needed something to hold all the energy I'm going to create, so I brought an MFSU, which is really like a really giant battery. Miles P. Edgeworth is here to watch the great start. So first of all, to start up a nuclear reactor, you need a redstone energy signal, which can be provided by a lever, which I have in my hand right now. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it on top and then flip the switch, and here we go. And there it goes. And look, the energy is flowing in and nothing is blowing up. Success! So sorry for the long wait for that, but now the nuclear reactor has started and is giving us a ton of energy. Over the course of 24 hours, this setup should give us approximately, it doesn't say, but it does say it's 170 EU per tick, which is good. I'm sorry, it should give us 32 million EU, which is ridiculous. I won't be able to fit out, that's 3 of these MFSUs, because that's 10, each of these holds 10 million. So I'm probably going to have to use this energy somehow. But for now, it's all set up. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.